MRI, okay, and it was a little abnormal, okay. There was two sections. It's very confusing. That's why I'll kind of break it down to you. On the catheterization Dr. Sample did, okay, you had two areas that he was saying may be concerned. One area was your artery graft, the lima to your to your LAD, one artery, and one was your vein graft to your obtuse marginal, okay? Both are not great places to have stents, okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you. So he didn't want to intervene unless you really needed it. Based on the MRI scan, you might need it in the lima to the LAD, okay? The other area was okay.
Heart, yeah.
No, not open heart, but maybe a stent. I'm shocked that, when did you have your open heart?
In August 11th last year.
Yeah, last summer.
Shouldn't.
I don't.
It shouldn't look like that. It was kind of shocking to see what it is. What I propose to do.
I'm gonna have to eat better. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry?
I told her I'm gonna have to eat better. I don't know what I'm doing. But I can't eat the good vegetables I want because of the.
No, I
valve.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand that. What I propose to do is potentially putting the catheter in this artery, going back in this way. I'm going to look at it a little bit better, and if it really does look tight, okay, I can put a stent in the what's called the lima to LAD, okay, the mammary artery to the LAD, because that's the only area that lit up on the MRI as a possibility of ischemia, okay. That hopefully would take care of a lot of your issues, okay?
I don't have any issues. I don't
Well,
know
the issues you were in the hospital with.
Well,
with the arrhythmia.
Oh, okay. Well, when I actually went out of this world here, that was March 5th, by the way.
So,
that wasn't. That was March.
No, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
When you were in the hospital.
Well, that I thought she wanted to do a
Defibrillator potentially, but Dr. Park wanted to make sure that this MRI was okay, that it didn't have any areas of ischemia, and there was ischemia, and it was in the LAD territory. Okay, and because of that, we could offer you stenting of this graft. I don't like to stent that graft if I don't really have to. It should last a lifetime. I'm surprised yours is already showing signs of weakness. What I would do before I stent it is inject nitroglycerin in there to make sure I can't dilate it, make sure it's not agitated. But Dr. Sample wasn't even into it, okay? And it was pretty agitated. And I think the only way I can get to it is from this left wrist. That's how I would do it. I'd come in there and I'd try to fix it there, okay? And see if that reduces your risk of having any kind of arrhythmia again, okay?
Okay. And then if that got situated, is that when we would talk defibrillator, or is that still a no?
Correct. That's a possibility still.
Okay.
If we fix you and you don't have any other signs of any arrhythmias in the future, then maybe she would hold off on it, but we'll have to talk to her, okay? Just to see what the plan would be.
I just didn't know if I was wearing this the rest of my life.
I know. It's still a possibility you would need one, but I think we'd see how you do when we stent you that. You know, have you on a monitor maybe. You know, see if you're having any reduced arrhythmias. Okay. We'll talk to her about it, but I think that's kind of what she wants me to do. It's a relatively straightforward procedure. It's just a high risk territory. It's right at kind of the anastomosis to the subclavian artery, so I got to be really careful and hit it exactly right. So I'll take my time. Okay, we'll do it very slowly and easily. So we do a one and done kind of situation. Okay.
Right. So at the time that you would do the catheterization, this would happen at the same time?
I'd fix it. I'd probably inject a little bit of nitroglycerin, make sure it's not spasming, because I don't want to stent it if it's just a spasm.
Right.
You know, make sure of that first. And if it truly is, you know, atherosclerosis or actual disease there, it looks like it's pretty tight, and that's a really high risk area. So we should fix that, okay? We'll leave the other vein graft alone for now because fixing it might destroy it, and it's a little bit hard to get to. So it looks like there's no ischemia right now, and that's probably just the way it's gonna look. So I think we're okay with that other graft. It's the graft that supplies two other vessels. So if you mess it with it, goes down, that's two branches that are gonna be gone. don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is it just the procedure itself that's high risk, or is having a stent there?
The procedure
high risk?
itself.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
procedure itself. Yeah. But, I think we'll take our time. We'll be very careful with it. Okay. We'll go after it appropriately. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
There's
we have
risk.
stats of how high risk we're talking
Yeah.
here?
Oh, exactly what I'm going to
Okay.
say. Yeah, it's not crazy. It's not
Okay.
crazy. But I'd say the procedure you used to a catheterization. So this time we'll use your left wrist. It feels like you got a great pulse there. So I think this will be easier going on you than the leg. It's about a 1% chance of any major bleeding, infection, damaging a blood vessel, damaging the heart or the arteries around the heart, causing blood to accumulate around the heart that needs to be drained, causing a dangerous rhythm that needs to be shocked, or dissection of that artery. We're going to be stenting the lima. Okay.
Just talked about every single new medicine you take. You got all them things
You do.
to.
Yeah, I know.
There's also a 1% risk of
I don't wanna
anything
hear it,
like
but
stroke,
die,
heart attack, or death with this procedure. Okay, so everything in about the 1% range, I would say.
Okay.
But I'm confident we can
Less
give you a good
risky
one.
than the open heart surgery, I would presume.
Certainly. Oh
Okay.
my gosh, yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What with blood thinner? I'm on so many blood thinners.
So what are you taking right now? It's for you're taking baby aspirin, or you're not?
No, they took her off the aspirin
you're
at the
on
hospital.
Plavix and
warfarin,
right.
and is that it?
I
think
think
that's
it's just the Plavix.
I thought it was on
What-
3.
What we would do is put you back on baby aspirin following this for 1 month, and take you off it again. Okay.
Okay, but the
Yeah.
other stuff would stay the same.
Everything would stay the
Okay.
same. Yeah, I just like within
I
that
just
1
didn't know
month.
if I could be on warfarin during this because my blood thing is so freaking crazy right now.
Her INR is not.
Yeah, you're
Staying
right.
level.
That's the other issue, and it's a mechanical aortic valve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you can't be on Coumadin during this. We'd actually have to get you onto Lovenox therapeutically. Okay. So what we
That's
usually
that
do,
shot stuff.
the shots.
Yeah.
So usually what we do is we stop
Love that.
Coumadin about 4 or 5 days before,
Okay.
and start the Lovenox. Okay.
Okay.
Once your INR is less than 2.
Your brother loved that. I'll make my son do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just don't like to do it to myself. I don't know why, but he does it good. He had to do it to himself for a long time after his surgery, so
Absolutely.
he's used to it.
So today is Tuesday.
I'm not anxious or all this,
We can do this as soon as next Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Or Wednesday. Does Wednesday work better? You have to spend the night
Okay.
So
And
what
is
would-
this at the
at the
hospital?
hospital.
Okay.
but
What would be better for you?
let's kill Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday. She says, "Give
Okay.
me one extra day." Her
Okay.
birthday's this week,
Oh
so.
my gosh. Okay. Okay.
She said, "I'm not doing anything till after my birthday."
That's it. I'm gonna get this 1 year older body. That's all there is to it.
Okay. No problem.
Well, he doesn't have that of it anyway. That's Thursdays.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So that works.
Okay. That's what we'll do. Okay. So we'll get you some instructions to stop Coumadin about, I think, 4 or 5 days before.
I got tons of that shot stuff
You
at
do?
home still. So
You do? You have
they
enough for,
gave me a
like,
box of it,
8
a
doses?
thing of it. I believe so. I believe it's in that closet there. I'll have to let you know, but I'm almost positive I get all that.
Double check, because we'll have to have you on it afterwards, because we'll basically restart Coumadin that night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll have to wait till you get, back to your therapeutic.
Yeah.
You're a 2 to 3 range.
Supposed to be.
Yeah,
I tend to be that way.
yeah, I understand. Just make sure you have enough. If not, we can always prescribe you some at the hospital too.
Okay.
Okay.
When do I need to start that?
So I like to do it. So if we're doing this Wednesday, let's see, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. How about Friday night is your last dose? So don't take
Last
anything.
dose of warfarin.
Warfarin,
whatever it's called.
okay? And then do you have ability to check
What about
INR
my
at
Plavix?
home? Keep that going.
They haven't done
I
that yet because
know,
she
he said
hasn't
I
been straight for long enough to get the home machine.
So
Yeah.
what we would probably do is have you come in on Monday morning to get your labs done, including your INR, and if that's
Okay.
less than 2, start the Lovenox. Okay?
I'm
Okay.
supposed to come Friday too for mine.
Yeah, she's already got-
That's perfect. I want
Okay.
you to get it
Okay.
on Friday, but you
Okay.
need it on Monday as well. Get all
Okay.
your labs on Monday, including your INR.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so she would stop. The last dose would be the Friday night,
Yes.
and then not take it until she's gotten the blood work
Yeah, but when do I start
done
the
on
shot?
Monday.
Correct. And if Friday's blood work shows that your INR is less than 2, that's okay. We'll start the Lovenox then,
Okay. Okay.
and you don't need to take it that night. But if your INR is still like over 2, we'll take the Coumadin that night, and then we'll stop it, okay? And we'll see how you drift down over Saturday, Sunday. Monday we'll get it again.
Okay.
So Saturday and Sunday, I won't know till Friday when I take the Lovenox.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I was starting to get a little confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. Does that kind of make sense?
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if I needed that shot over the weekend when I wasn't taking work.
Yeah, we'll see what your dose is on Friday. If you're like
Okay.
2, we might start it on Sunday,
I
but we
was
just
only
won't know.
1.9 this last time. And
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, if they corrected it, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what you are. But if you're like 1.9, we'll stop. We'll stop it and you start the Lovenox. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you're 1.9 or below, don't take Coumadin. Just start the Lovenox because that's perfect. We'll let you drift down, and we'll know you're therapeutic that way.
Okay.
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 All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good deal.
Ain't no worse than what I thought. I thought